Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a Nergal. Quite an interesting and quite an unique tank this is. It is a slow mother trucker with okay-ish gun and interesting armor that works against the lower tiers, but not so much against the higher tiers. Bear with me. What do we have? Let's take a look into the armor of this vehicle, right? And as you can see yourself, on the open ground, the armor doesn't look that great, right? You can get penetrated into the, obviously, cupolas and lower plate. But if you turn your tank a bit like this, suddenly you cannot get penetrated frontally that easily. And imagine if there is a wall over there. Yeah, this tank can be a big pain in the butt to eliminate. But obviously, there is always a twist. If it happened to be you have met better tank with better penetration, yeah, unfortunate, right? So don't think that you are going to be super powerful against the higher tiers, because it just doesn't work this way. Also, fellas, slowly but surely we are coming back into the rhythm with the YouTube videos and with the streams. Everything is okay. The jet lag was kicking our butts quite a bit, and I'm sleeping like a bloody sloth at this point in time. I'm sleeping quite a bit, and I definitely enjoyed my time in the States with the boys, Mouse Acrobat, Mile, and Goose, and Mouse and Mylan decided to surprise me somehow. If you know, you know, fellas. If you know, you know. Anyways, the first things first. Mannerheim Line standard battle. What do we want to do? We want to make quite a heavy pressure here. I think we are going to go all the way. And our biggest opponent or hardest opponent here is Stitch. Although, to be fair with you, that mother trucker can play hold down pretty well. Not gonna lie. And there is two artists as well. Yeah, this game should work just fine in our favor. At least I hope so. The tier 8s, I'm not afraid of them by any shape or any form, and the best thing would be to play around this corner, right? But a lot of things are depending how many forces are we going to have playing in the heavy lane and how the things will look like to begin with. So we will figure the things out, I guess. Now let's try to be patient. Also, where this tank appearance goes, I all the time call this tank with the vehicle with a PP infection. Look into the gun. Quite an interesting one. Definitely, I would definitely not call this tank most pretty tank in the world of tanks, so I think the t-shirt is fitting very, very, very well where the tank abilities goes, right? Where the alpha damage goes of the tank. The tank has 350 alpha damage, 215 millimeters of penetration, and with gold you have 252 millimeters of penetration, which is, if you would ask me, this is not the best penetration in the tier 8. It truly isn't. Yeah, you can kind of make it work, right? And I think it is average where the tier 8 vehicle goes, but it's nothing to write books about. I can guarantee you that, folks. I can guarantee you that, folks, that there is nothing to write books about where the penetration of this vehicle leads you to, which is okay. Now, obviously, we can clearly see that enemies are thinking about making pressure like this, but I just don't really care about that. I just don't. All I want to do at this point in time is just to farm the guys who are just silly, who are trying to make pressure for no reason whatsoever, and we are trying to tax them as much as we physically and possibly can. Meanwhile, our list is just slapping every and each mother trucker who is trying to be aggressive in this side, right? So far, everything is looking fine, apart one Arta who found us and who is making sure that we would regret our life choices. Can we do something about this? Definitely not, but that is World of Tanks, and that's what we have. Meanwhile, Lisk has made quite a mistake over there, at least that's what I want to believe. Very, very nice. That's what we want. And we are just simply trying to find a decent enough angle to keep punishing them for their stupidity for obvious reasons. I don't really think this is a proper peek from our side, but luckily enemies did not react it properly. And at this point in time, we are just simply slapping them like there is no tomorrow. Liz is being tracked. That's okay. We are just trying to be annoying for them. Liz doesn't know where to aim or what to do. He's talking with the ghosts himself, and that is okay. This is exactly what we've been looking for, and this is exactly what we need. We need to find the tourists like this and just simply charge them extra for playing the game. And this is why I enjoy the tourists beyond belief, fellas. There is no complaints, no regrets from my side. I can tell you that. I see the tourist, I say thank you. We are selling kebabs all the time for 50 euros each, and we are having a blast while doing so. Meanwhile, we are just trying to be annoying against this tiger too for obvious reasons. All we need for a full happiness is to make sure that we are going to penetrate him, right? And as you can see, they have no team whatsoever in this type of situation, so we are just simply farming and farming and farming and farming like there is no tomorrow. This is exactly what we are looking for. Meanwhile, the Mr. Tiger got eliminated, and pretty much all the hit points we have lost in this game was for Arta and for one shot by the Tiger too, if I am not mistaken. Right? Yeah, it looks like it. So, would you say that this vehicle is powerful after looking game like this? Absolutely. In the right case scenario, this vehicle is very, very nice. But World of Tanks is the game where you are not getting perfect case scenarios all the time, or I would even say often. We could show the dominance with this vehicle against the tier 7s and against the tier 8s. I would love to get a matchmaking against the tier 10 so you could see exactly how the things would look like, and I can promise you that it is not even close for being that beautiful whenever we are meeting a tier 10s. As a matter of fact, you meet tier 10s, you need to spam the gold instantly without even thinking about it. Plus on top of that, obviously you are sitting in quite a hard and quite bad situation because they overall have more penetration, so your armor doesn't work that well. So yeah, that is the Nergal, fellas, a magical tank with infection, right? Anyways, first game was good. I am very, very satisfied and I am super happy about this. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So that being said, we are getting ourselves the ace. We are getting ourselves the high caliber, which is very, very nice. Thank you very much. 3.8 thousand damage, 1.3 thousand assisting damage, and plus on top of that, we are first by experience and first by the damage. And we made 151,000 profits, although most of the profits, or 40,000 from the profits, is coming from completing the mission. Nevertheless, so far, so good. Okay, round number 2, and luck is in our side. Ghost Town Standard Battle. We are playing against the tier 7s once again, so we are going to be extremely powerful for obvious reasons, right? We are going to be super powerful. So, what do we want to do? We want to make, first of all, we want to reach this position, and after that we want to make quite a bit of pressure this way. I think this is the proper way for us to do the things, and this is exactly what we want to do. Fingers crossed that everything will go just fine. That's all we need for a full happiness, fellas. I want to see those tier 7s. Those tier 7s are very, very yummy. IS, Tiger P. All of them are like little meatballs for us. And obviously, alternatively, I could definitely take the position right there. But I think this tank is a bit more powerful, so I don't really need to go this way. I actually even think that I can cross like this whenever the timing will be right. But for that, we need to make the Prototypo shoot and the Defender shoot. And after that, we simply can go broom and we can slap the living crap out of them, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. We can clearly tell that it's not going to be easy to penetrate Prototype with a standard ammunition, so we are instantly loading. You know what? I'm going in. I am brave bastard. I know that I am a top mother trucker in this game, and all I need to do, I need to use my tracks as a protection, and we are going to be completely alright, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. Meanwhile, Tiger P managed to find a very, very nice shot. Good for him, honestly. Good for him. Meanwhile, we are trying to farm this defender, and as you can see, we do not even need defender the gold against the defender because he has a very obvious weak spot such as cupolas, right? So that is completely alright, and all we need to do, we need to charge him for his stupidity and for his mistakes. Meanwhile, if I recall it properly, Tiger P managed to penetrate us before, so we are going to make sure that we are going to say hello for this gentleman for obvious reasons, and now this is a pure damage pumping situation. Nergal in the best environment possible, we are just simply slapping everyone left, right and center and just having a great time. Wait, why defender hit me for 440? Defender alpha damage is 440? Oh man, I had too long of the business trip, fellas. I forgot the defender alpha damage. Can you imagine? I forgot defender alpha damage. Oh man. What a special mother trucker I am. Now we are going to load the gold ammunition for obvious reasons, and we will start beating the living crap out of the prototype. We are completely fine, we are okay. Defender managed to penetrate us, good for him, not much what we can change about this, and we are feeling quite alright. If Defender will peek again, we should be able to send him straight to the garage before he will be able to fire. That's very, very good, and the rest is history. Now all we need to do, we need to say hello for this Tiger P. Unfortunate for a Tiger P. If I would be in his position, probably I would be very, very upset about this situation. And here we go. Now, remember the cupolas which we have in this vehicle. Cupolas are definitely annoying, and they're painful, right? Enemies can definitely slap us through them, and we will have definitely way worse experience. Oh man, not only you cocked your game, you cocked our game as well. Good for you, my man. Well, that is unfortunate. I cannot do absolutely anything about that. Now this humongous wall blocked our play over there, so a hold down play is not really an option at this point in time, which is kind of sad, but welcome to the world of tanks, you know? I don't really think he has done that on purpose, but once again, you know, on purpose or not on purpose, either way, the outcome is the same. Outcome is the same. We are trying to eliminate this gentleman from the game. Unfortunately, we cannot do so. It's okay. Now we are having a bit better angle over there. We are trying to hit the Prototipo. Luckily, Prototipo did not penetrate us. Now the Yoch tank missed. That's good, and Su managed to find a different angle from the... I don't even know from where. I don't really think he could see this from the typical position. Yeah, he could not see us from here. So Su is sitting right about this area. Unfortunate, but fair play. I mean, I would never get slapped by the Su if I would have this position here, but you know, what can you do? That's always disappointing whenever your game is being ruined by someone else, but especially in your ally, as your ally. But once again, I did not need it to be so aggressive, so I can blame myself, right? Unfortunate. Oh man, what a game that was. You thought that it's going to be defeat, or you thought it's going to be victory? Nah, fellas, I was sitting here for 10 minutes straight thinking, when is it going to end? A draw, a rare draw nowadays. Either way, beautiful play from our side. I am feeling very, very good about all of this. I'm a bit upset about this Oni, but yeah, what can you do? That's life, right? 4,000 damage, 2,000 blockade damage. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, and we got ourselves 82,000 profits as well, which is very much appreciated, and I like it. Very, very nice. Let's go for round number 3, and let's hope for a bad matchmaking. I want to see tier 10s. Oh! Oh, would you look at that, fellas? Would you look at that? That's what we got. That's what we deserve, right? Very, very nice. Twice we were lucky. For a third battle, this is going to be significantly more complicated. So, like I said before, I am not overthinking too much. I am instantly loading the gold ammunition, and let's try to do our best. Obviously, we cannot be too aggressive. We don't want to be too aggressive. This is not our duty in this game. So let's try to be passive. Let's try to punish enemy forces whenever they are going to overestimate their powers, and everything is going to be completely alright. So the first position which we are thinking about taking is going to be this one, and after that we are going to relocate here around the corner. This is exactly what we are looking for. This is exactly what we are looking for. Let's see. Our mouse is going through the middle of the field, or at least I thought he would go through the middle of the field. Okay. Yeah, that is going to be an interesting one. I'm not sure can I help our IS-7. I am definitely not sure about that. We can always try, right? We can always try. I mean, 60p will struggle to penetrate this IS-7 nevertheless. We should be kind of alright. So now, our goal is quite clear. All we want to do, we want to punish every single time this Type 68. We love the tourists. Fellas, tourists in the world of tanks are absolutely glorious and absolutely amazing, and this is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. Every and each mistake by the enemy is making us to feel a bit better about ourselves, right? Keep this in mind. And especially whenever you are bottom tier, and it doesn't really matter which tank are we talking about, you want to see enemies failing. You want to see enemies making some silly decisions. This is exactly what you are looking for, and this is exactly what you need. We can clearly see that this Type 57 is obviously prepared for us. That is alright. That is understandable, and we can see 60p over there. I am afraid that he can slap me in the face. That would be a difficult thing, and that would be quite disgusting thing overall, but it is okay. Let's try to be patient. We are trying to hit him into the cupola for obvious reasons, right? And this is a full focus mode, fellas. We are trying to do the things properly, and we are trying to punish them every single time whenever they are doing something silly. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. So far, our team is holding well. We can't say that it is the worst experience that we have ever had in the world of tanks by any shape or any form, so we are doing all right. We are doing all right. How about this buzzer? I don't care about buzzer, but I care about this type. Beautiful shot to the type. And now we are in loads of trouble. Pay attention what is happening with this 60p. Pay attention what is happening with the 60p. He is thinking about making pressure like this. I can guarantee you that. He just punished our standard B. Probably our standard B is in loads of trouble, but that is okay. We are just simply spamming gold left, right, and center, and we are just trying to fix this game to the best of our ability. I'm not even considering, good, very, very nice. I'm not even considering to be super aggressive towards the 60p. It's just simply not worth it. What do you want me to say? It's not worth it. The problem will come in a second. The problem will come whenever the Buzzer 75 will slap the living crap out of our IS-7, right? This is where the problem will start. And speaking about the problems, we are just simply relocating here. Now, IS-7 is dead meat. He's down to fartable. This is not what we want to see. This is not what we like. We would love to relocate at this point in time. Because once again, think logically, this gentleman is effed. So the next position which we are going to take is going to be somewhere over there. We are trying to dodge this 60p. luckily we did that properly, and luckily he did not manage to do anything for us. And now hopefully someone from the hill will start paying attention into the situation, what is happening, okay? Very, very nice. That is all right. Now we are going to turn around. Now we are going to turn around and we are going to say hello for the 60 DP. Now the chance of us beating 60 DP is low. But, oh yeah, baza, yes, good. Very good, and cupola, beautiful. I think I have time for one more shot. At least that's what I want to believe. Bad shot by me, that is okay. I am paying attention where this gentleman is aiming, and luckily he failed. Beautiful. We are trying to punish the Baza for obvious reasons. All we want to do is we want to get a bit more damage and we are dead. That was perfection. Listen, what we have done over there against the tier 10s was phenomenal result and phenomenal play, fellas. I am feeling extremely happy about this. Thumbs up. I'm super satisfied and super happy. Remember, we are tier 8 shitters, if we can say so. Absolutely amazing, great. Oh man, I am proud of the last game. As much as I was upset with the second battle, I am as happy. I am opposite of upset, so super happy, super excited for a third game. That was absolutely amazing. I'm feeling satisfied with all of this. Beautiful. So all in all, we finished everything with 4.3 thousand damage. Considering I'm a bottom tier, we slapped everyone like there is no tomorrow, and we still made profits by spamming the full gold, and I regret absolutely nothing. That was beautiful. So our performance, we played for average of 4,000 damage and 400 assisting damage. Too bad we had 33% win ratio, so 1 victory, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. What can you do? Other than that, I'm feeling great. I think we made it work, and I think that we played like a champions. At least that's what I want to believe. Anyways, fellas, I love you all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video helped for you to see how to play with a Nergal properly and how this vehicle is looking like. I hope so. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.